Hello and welcome back to HoI4 with our Ottoman campaign, where we are, well, slowly but surely actually getting to the point where we might actually win this damn war. I think next up would be London, but I just don't know yet how to exactly I'm gonna target him, because no paratroopers, so there's no easy way to do things. So yeah, just don't know how exactly we're gonna do that. I have no navy to speak of yet. There's no paratroopers. I could go for a risky one here and just try to push through, but I highly doubt that that's a good idea. Let's see. We just need to capitulate the US and the and everything. Now, does the US have? Yeah, it has ideology drift defense. Well, that's kind of sucks. Because I was thinking the easiest way to get rid of the US is flipping them. I want to get about 50%. Well, it's not truly flipping them. Because if I just flip them, they'll just be fascist. That doesn't change anything. But I want to flip them and cause a civil war, which we'll start supporting. But first, it's still Austria that needs to bite the bullet. They are at 47, 46. So theoretically, they will be flipping soon-ish. Anyway, I'm not going to deploy the tanks yet. I've got available planes to reserve. Let's see how many of that is. A couple of transport, a lot of Zeppelin bombers. Hey, you know what? Let's get rid of all the Zeppelin bombers. We're just going to max out this unit. Not going to deploy here, though. Yeah, Calais will do. Okay. All the aircraft initialize. And one of my commenters mentioned I was not bombing ships. And you were right. I wasn't. Let's see. Where are my planes? Because I've got a few more. Eastern Mediterranean. All right, we're bombing here. Still think northern France is going to be slightly more interesting region to fly over. Well. Killed over the English Channel. Are we on non-retreat? Yeah, you're not going to be in Constantinople for long. I want you to get to Calais. Missing equipment, airships. Yeah, no, we're kind of just want to go through them here. Yeah, still no way to get more out of that one. Okay, we're suffering heavy attrition now because of these. What's going on here? Is the infrastructure being bombed to crap? Partially. Can I, Italy? Hi, buddy. Can I get control over the coastlines here? This is called Pas-de-Calais. Just the entire coastline. Let's start with this. Let's see how willing they are. Okay, they are fairly willing. Good. Let's start with upgrading that to the max. Okay, there we go. And well, I'm seriously considering building an Atlantic wall here. Because I don't really trust the AI not to try to attack. And let's see. Can we ask for some more? Ah, we're not sure now. Okay, I want Aquitaine. Let's see. Aquitaine, Poitou, and Loire. I don't know. Nice. Okay, so we got the coastline here, which is pretty nice. Thanks, Italy. That's kind of what I was hoping for. I think I'm just gonna spread you out a little bit further. So we got this fallback line here. Let's just make it a little bit longer. Okay. There we go. All here should be assigned to that fallback line, and purple is as well, but I think I'm gonna set you up somewhere differently. I'm not thinking of taking out the Netherlands, so let's see. Sometimes you have to sneeze. Whee! Anyway, no, right. Let's just do this differently. I have a better idea. Fallback line. Put you like that, and we'll delete your fallback line, and we'll create a new one from right there. Yeah, I could just probably put them on defensive and just coastline, but this will work as well. All right, we got some more of this stuff. What can I do with it, really? Nothing, I guess. Due to the fact that we already have a lack of oil, and we've got a lack of everything, basically. Well, I can get more infantry equipment. Not that I really need it, I think, but air wings with no missions. Well, soon you will have some missions. Fly to Calais, start bombing northern England, bomb it to death. Thank you. Right, oil. We need 17 more oil. Russian Empire can trade us some oil, good. It's just the rubber that is the problem, so... But yeah, let's... Okay, yeah, that's also good. But that's not really what I was looking for. That was these. Put you to top. Alright, you are all nearly done. Okay, that's fine. Constantinople is a port that I actually want to get upgraded. And let's start setting up our own little Atlantic wall. So that the forces we've got there are actually capable of truly defending the coastline. Alright, seems like France already did a little bit of work here. Thank you, buddy. And Belgium did a lot of work. That's kind of great. Also means I kind of need to extend this line a little bit further to right there. Good. All right. Persia, you can send some more volunteers if you like. Now, somebody mentioned that there's a problem with the shortest route thing going on between these forces and these forces over here. They're sending them through the Atlantic, so we keep losing some troops. And yeah, you're right, I probably should split them up. I just don't wanna. It takes work. So for now, besides they're not my troops really, and I don't care much. I don't think there's gonna be much of a big push anyway, because I think a lot of it will just be... Yeah, England is... I don't know how we're gonna do that yet, but yeah, it's gonna be the US. The US is gonna be the important one here. If that is done, then we're good. Let's see. Can we get you above 50% just to ensure a victory there? Italy is attempting to make a push. Some more Persian forces. Persia, you are building a decent army now. That's kind of good. That's kind of great. Japan's trying to land. Not gonna happen there, buddy. Luckily, Japan is considered a minor. So if we can get the US over on our side, I think we'll golden. Alright. I think the problem is that... ooh, speaking of problems and AI and all that kind of interesting things. So, new developer patch notes, thingy, developer blogs have been announced, and they're up for the free Oak patch, which is coming up. Which is a fairly interesting patch, or gonna be a very interesting patch, because they kind of were talking a lot about AI. Besides the fact there's gonna be some nations that are gonna be fleshed out, like woohoo, big whoop, don't care. It's more focus trees and that kind of stuff. But we're talking a whole lot about new AI behavior and mostly about how the AI distributes its forces along front lines and that kind of stuff. And this kind of gives me hope that they fix the issue of the AI while basically always peddling forces over, which is, well, the worst, I guess. I don't think we have any successful sinkings here, because... Yeah. Wow, they have a lot of naval here. Some submarines. Well, hopefully we do a little bit of damage. I don't know. And apparently they're just allowing us to shoot down a lot of Northern England here. Let's see, what's the damage? Neglectable. Great. Just rubber. Low manpower. Oh god. Not low manpower. Not low manpower. Anyway, I wish I could trade with Portugal. God, I wish I had. Yes, converting Spain is also going to be a good idea, but yeah. I'm not going to attack Spain. We could just justify war on Spain. Would take me how long? 30 days. But this just opens up another very large front that probably will lead to problems. Even though it will lead to... I'll also be able to take out Portugal. And taking out Spain will get us control of the Iberian Peninsula. But just another front line piece that they could just invade, so... Don't know if I really want to. You're flying... Oh, you're actually patrolling here. Oh, that's kind of good. No intel. And what do you call the fact that the fleet is here? Wait, where is it right now? It is supposed to be here, right? Yeah, but when we do this, no fleet gets displayed. What's going on? Where is my fleet? Hello? Fleet? Where the hell are you? Wow. This fleet only managed to get 17%. That's surprisingly little. That would require a lot of aircraft. You're allowed to engage though, but prepare yourself and we'll talk later. Yeah, first of all, I think I'm gonna... Like, these guys are fun and all in northern France, but I think I'm gonna need them into the Mediterranean. Because I need forces there. The moment you just push out all these horrors and that kind of stuff, this entire siege just turns into nothing. Which is great, but before you reach that point, you know... Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm golden. Like, holy shit. How many ships do you got here? You got twice more than 100 ships. There's like 200 vessels were engaged here. Over 200 vessels. Good reason you don't want to just, you know, this entire sea is lost, you know. Nothing really much we can do about it. Yeah, that's the problem. I have no clue how I want to take on... enemy ships present. 100... What about 125? Like, how would you even do that, you know? Oh, here, 100 here. They've got 150 over here. They have... Oh, no ships there. Couple hundred there, couple of hundred there. See, that's the problem. They have more than 100 ships, like, everywhere. Why don't you go home for now? Sit in Constantinople, well, you know? We'll Can I get... I wish I could get control of the actual fleet here. There we go. Do not engage. Retreat. Let's let this fleet build up before anything. Can you please just go home? There you go. Okay, you're now docked in Constantinople. See, that's the entire issue. There is just so much navy, and there is no producing against it. The UK starts with 300 ships. The US starts with quite a few ships, so they just keep going and keep going and keep going. Yeah, you're not taking the last bit of the North Sea Empire. They already lost Iceland. Also, I think this is a common problem, but I think there's something in the AI and how it's programmed, in how, what type of AI does or does not, or country behavior, which does and does not do naval invasions, because Germany just doesn't. I've never seen Germany do a naval invasion. Heck, you want to be truthfully honest? I've never seen Germany win the war. They just don't. What are we looking at here? Austria? 49%. You're joking. 49 point how much? Just 49 exactly? 49.2. So you need just a little bit more and then you'll push past 50%. So yeah, I think it's genuinely a wait for the 2 years time for the paratroopers. I think in that meantime we can start focusing on a political game here in the United States. And yeah, I don't really know what to do about England, but I think it's just going to be a border defense thing. We could try to take Africa, but it just opens up a lot of coastal border that will get invaded. And with will get invaded, I mean it will get invaded. That's the entire, that's the advantage the Allies have. They have navy. Something we don't have. The Central Powers don't have. The Russians don't have. The Germans don't have. The Italians have a navy. Bit of a navy, but it tends not to be fairly impressive. Well, it's got sunk apparently. But most nations don't build navies because it's an expensive thing. Well, Sweden has a bit of a navy, but they're a wrong faction. Finland, no navy. Norway, 9 ships. Russia, 23 ships. Well, we've even got more. We got 49 by now. But yeah, it sucks. It sucks, and there's nothing we can do about it. So yeah, we got a fleet here, which we could use for a short period of time to see if we can get some naval control over the area and just send over some troops, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. There's 100 vessels here. There's 120 vessels there, so yeah, I could never get enough naval control. But hey, what we can do is just keep building. Just keep building. Building that infrastructure, building that Atlantic wall. I've got nothing to do anyway, so who cares? Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a slow march, but yeah, that's kind of what it is, Yep. Austria will boost party popularity for a little bit more in August win. So that's in a couple of months. That's not too bad. Yeah, Persia, you can send more volunteers, that's fine. So yeah, after the US, it's gotta be China. Why China? Well, that's a very simple reason. They border the British Raj. They open up another front line, which we could use to push in here and cut off, hopefully, a large portion of the resources there. Why not flip the Netherlands for their even if, right? See, this is the kind of the thing. Even if we would flip the Netherlands, I wouldn't invite them into the faction because I don't want them to be in the war. I rather would be like they're favorable towards me. Because if I get them into our faction and push them into war, this bit here, where all the rubber is, in Indonesia, it will just get conquered immediately anyway. So nothing really is gonna happen there. I'm gonna do Italy be Italy, They get 20% of my production equipment every month, and they still, manage to fuck up. That is Bavaria. Germany, 30%. They still got troops without equipment. Right, I wanted to check on Russia, what they were doing, because they were not building any forces. They got 5 tanks, but I am sending them a lot of equipment. I used to send them a lot of equipment. I actually still want to check that, why that is. Because they're building navy, but I don't know why they're just not building any forces. Maybe just on the AI just going weird. I actually did not check that yet. Okay, seems like this is a national focus that should go away. There might be, by the way, a different tech tree between the Soviets and the non-Soviets. Actually, there isn't. Interesting. 50 point... Oh, you're joking. We'll wait a little bit more and then we'll go. But yeah, there isn't much we can do right now. There's just no way getting off of the, getting off of Europe. I can't get a fleet towards, well, highly unlikely I can get my fleet here. Besides, do the Japanese have a fleet? Yeah, they do. So there's even no way to getting through there. Paratroopers, people. Paratroopers. That's the only chance I got. And, fixing the elections in the US. It's the only thing I can think of. Spain, just adds more coastal front line that we need to keep an eye on. It does allow us to move in and out, navally speaking, this bit here, and we might can get in some, trade resources from Brazil. But, just takes a lot of effort. I think it's a waste of time. And I'm just gonna sit here and not do much, Like a big fucking stalemate we're currently at, and I genuinely don't really mind it. I'll be honest. It's not the most interesting thing to play, but I don't mind the fact that there is currently a little bit of a stalemate. Okay, let's push fascism above 50%. So how much is every day? 0.2. Ukraine, can you please stop producing forces? I don't know how many Ukrainian forces I have by now, but I think it's a lot. I think it's a lot, and I don't know where you're getting them from, but you must be pushing hard, yeah. Marcus Walker, Peter Brown, and Johannes Brown. That sound like proper Ukrainian names. Alex Wilson, John White. Clearly somebody from Ukraine. Like, really? Just keep... Wow. Where do you keep getting them from? Yeah, and I'm just keeping an eye on, invasions. Just seeing territory that's supposed to be mine and it isn't mine. I'm hiding some of the forces now, because it's just too many. Just a little bit too many. But yeah, we're also getting invaded here, because that's kind of their, thing. Portuguese Republic, trying to invade Cherbourg. But enough divisions are standing there to, to hold them off. I am literally just waiting for... good, you're past 50%. Okay, that gives us hopefully a victory there. But yeah, I am literally just waiting for the paratroopers. I'm gonna ask the question I've asked in several series at certain points where there's nothing much happening. Do you want me to progress time? Because then I'll just let the game run for a while, and when things are ready to be set in motion again, I will pick up the game. So, and this will be like, I don't know how long it's gonna take, because the game is not running really fast, and if the big thing we're waiting for on is paratroopers and the complete conversion of the US, I don't know, if you want to see that, fine, but I don't mind. I'll record everything. But if you're like, yeah, just time lapse it or just skip it all in general, just let me know in the comments down below. You know, it's has to be a bit of a shared experience. Because who else would watch it? But yeah, it's I wouldn't call it boring. It's different. It's different. I could look for more areas to expand in, but it's definitely not really what I'm looking for. Yeah, it makes them highly unreliable. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. These dudes cost like an insane amount, and they're not that much better. Okay, Ukraine, you got more forces. Jesus. They must be losing a lot of them through naval engagements, because that tends to not be a problem. Oh, we got a bit of surplus of steel here. Okay. Can I lessen that? Yep. No, I don't want your expeditionary forces, Italy. You just gotta run your own army for once. Because Jesus Christ. Look at that. Just look how much naval force they can run. Like, Italy, just happy. 2 carriers. And like, oh my god, we've got a carrier. But it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Anyhow. I'm happy where we are. I'm just, I'm afraid that with very little happening, you guys might be like, yeah, you know, you can skip a bit. And I would fully agree with that, because I am just talking right now and I have no clue what to say. I genuinely have not. Let's see, this is in August, June, July. If I can remember my months. I'm terrible at this shit. June, July, August, yeah. So I'm gonna wait for the elections to happen in August 1933. And let's see if this just pushes them over the border. I'm gonna keep pushing for as long as I can. Just to be sure that, you know, the higher the popularity is, the better it is for us. It is now taking away from the Democratic Party, from the Communist Party, the KPO, and the authoritarians. But yeah, if you know, if we can get this number, the higher it is, the better. Some quick bombing schemes. I think we can finally look into... No, we just need one more. Close, we're getting closer. Yeah, it's difficult playing not with the allies. That's just so much more adept at, you know, or set up for a world war. The ground war, no problem, but then you get, you know, air, rubber, oil, naval issues, and, you know, you don't build a larger navy compared to the UK. They got 600 ships. If I got... They are, by the way, Jesus, those must serve. Wow. Good. UK, keep losing shit. Division, whatever, 1,000 divisions anyway. But might be some of them being sent by others. I don't know, actually. Free France has got his own. British Raj, you might be sending a lot. Nope, you're keeping your own as well. Let's see, Australia. Might be. Yeah, New Zealand definitely is, and Canada, I don't know, might be. Might be, I don't know what's going on there exactly. No results in any of these fights. So yeah, we'll keep the naval invasion thing here, and like, oh my god, they're planning naval invasions. Yeah, I get that, you know. But they have no morale, no equipment, and there's no chance in... Like, there's a snowball's chance in hell. There's not even a snowball's chance in hell that they will, you know, manage to get to that point. Just keep pushing this over. We're July. I don't know when in August these elections will be, but this should be in the bag. I don't know when it flips over to 51%, because theoretically this would be considered 51% by most people. Still not. Now we got Austria. Another, at least, you know, it stops Austria from sending forces, volunteers to, you know, to the Allies. It's August. Elections, have they happened yet? No, it's still standing there. Okay, I need to cancel, sadly enough. I don't know when this exactly is. It is 51% now. Exactly. Well, that's good. I have high hopes that this will lead to a positive result. Come on, get the election, man. When is it? August 13.3. It's somewhere happening this month. So we're the 11th. I just keep refreshing this window. Otherwise, I'll just stage a fucking coup. We'll see what happens then. What? They fucking lost the election? How? What? How does that work? How does it work? When 51% popularity goes towards the fascist party, then how do you lose against the 43%? How? We're staging a coup here. I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna be surprised in a corner and I'm gonna cry my eyeballs out because this doesn't make any sense. The political landscape has a majority for the fascist party. Then they should win, right? Or am I nuts? Anyway. With that, I'm actually gonna end the video and thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time. Have a very good day. Oh, and let me know if you want to see the political part of this series or do you want me to time lapse it. Bye bye.